So I went to elementary and middle school in Montana. I went to Chief Charles Elementary School and Meadow Hill Middle School.
So how long have you lived in this area?
About 2 years. We moved the summer preceding my junior year.
What brought you and your family to South Carolina?
It was just a family ordeal. You know, my grandma used to live down here, so it was a little bit close to home, and that's just about it.
So what was your first impressions when you got here?
Oh, well, Carvers Bay has like a really strong sense of community. You know, all these kids go to church together. They also really love sports, and, you know, cheering on the football team, the basketball team, and stuff like that. So it was really cool to like come to this sort of community, something that I hadn't really experienced before. But yeah, overall a really good impression. I knew I was in the top 10, and I was really just happy with that. But, you know, who doesn't want to speak at graduation? You know, it was really like, it would symbolize the end of 4 years of really hard work. So, you know, I was really thankful when I found out that I was salutatorian. I was really appreciative. It was a little bit hard just because, you know, these students had grown up with each other since elementary school, and I was coming from an entirely different culture, and I didn't really actually have a lot of classes with students in my grade. I took a lot of online classes, so it was a little bit of a struggle, but I found friends in my extracurriculars, National Honor Society, math leads, academics teams, so, you know, in the end I did make quite a few friends.
Mm-hmm. So where are you going to college?
I'm going to Yale, so yeah, it is truly an honor. You know, I'm really excited to go to Yale and represent, you know, Carvers Bay, you know, the 2A school with 5A expectations, that's their slogan, so I hope to represent that, you know, when I go off to college. No, yeah, I was also fortunate enough to get into Princeton, and Georgia Tech, and a few other schools like Clemson and University of Washington, so I had quite a decision to make. It was really hard. You know, I remember my whole family was sitting in the living room before I opened the acceptances, and when I opened it, everyone was just, you know, ecstatic. Like, none of us could stop smiling for like hours. It was great. Those schools had always been my dream since like 7th grade, and I was lucky enough to have supportive parents and, you know, teachers who helped me get there, and, you know, I'm really thankful for that. They are really my role models. My mom went through a lot to get me to where I am today, and, you know, she's always had unwavering support for me, and same goes for my dad. And, you know, we've had problems with, you know, being impoverished, and my dad got sick, and my mom was a single homeless mother for, you know, a couple of years during the beginning, you know, of my life. So, you know, they went through a lot, and they really made sure that they, you know, could give me everything that I wanted, and they really, you know, did, because I got into Yale, and I'll be going to Yale, so, you know, yeah. I had one teacher at my old high school. He was my AutoCAD teacher, and he was, you know, he was really a breath of fresh air going into high school. He was really nice, and he was really supportive of my, you know, dreams and aspirations, and he helped get me into STEM, which is, you know, I'm going to study engineering, so it's, you know, he really got me, you know, interested in the field that I want to study. And then when I came here, you know, it was a rough it wasn't a rough transition, but, you know, it was a transition I had to make to acclimate to the school, and luckily I had Miss Wyrick and Miss Timmons as my AP teachers who, you know, really helped me. Carvers Bay specifically, it'll really be the faculty members, because they've just been so supportive. You know, my teachers and Dr. Giles, even Mr. Neal, who was here last year, you know, they were all very critical members in getting me here today. And then school as a whole, it's really just, you know, I don't know, I don't quite know what I'm going to miss in school as a whole, because I'm going to another school, but